Really what I like to tell people I do is take that idea that's in your head and I can get it out onto paper, onto the screen, onto the wall. A lot of times people think they're not creative just because they're not an artist or whatever, but I think everybody can be creative and everybody has creative ideas, so I like to just translate that visually. In this case, the client, Salt City Market, had an idea of what they were looking for. You know, they wanted a mural that was going to celebrate all the diverse cultures that make up the city of Syracuse, as well as their market and the food there. We've got hibiscus, mushrooms, we have lychee, durian, coffee beans, pretty simplistic adaptations in some of them, so they can kind of be whatever you want them to be. You know, those could be samosas or they could be nacho chips. Could be a Jamaican beef patty or it could be an empanada. It speaks to the cross-cultural aspects of a lot of these different ingredients and how different cultures use them. I started 304 Design at the beginning of 2020, just a really amazing way to combine community and design, to be able to work with clients, with community members, organizations to create something that makes a statement for them, for their space. It's just the best feeling ever. And looking at how cities and municipalities brand themselves through placemaking efforts, public art is a huge part of that. We had a community painting day for this mural. I mean, it was incredible. I think what was really heartwarming to me was to be able to see people who had planned on going for a week, people who had read about it that morning in the paper, and people who were walking by and were like, what's going on? And they could just join and be a part of it. Everybody got to help make a mark and be like, oh, that's my mushroom, that's my avocado. I always felt the heart was really important, even when I was a student. To me, I want this mural to look like that, in 30, 40 years. I want it to be something that is a part of the landscape of the city, because really that's what this is all about, is creating something that is a part of Syracuse and for Syracuse. So it was really important to me that we keep it, give it a little bit of a fresh coat of paint, but leave some of that original paint exposed so that people know, like, hey, there's a history here. Whenever I work with a client, I tend to get really invested. I'm really lucky to be able to forge, a lot of awesome relationships. And once I create something for a client, for an organization, that's a part of me, I love going back to places that I've painted, bringing friends, bringing family, and getting to show them this awesome thing that they do. And here's what makes them so cool and different. I love to be able to share that. To, have such a physically large mark on the city is really special to me, because, this city is where so much of my heart is. So much of, my time growing up has been spent here, and it's always going to be a part of me, and I don't foresee myself ever being that far away.